morning, Jones.
Mr. Jones, how are you?
Yeah, doing good, doing good. How are you?
I've been better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You've been worse?
I have been worse. Yes, that is true.
Okay, good. What brings you here?
Well, I'm struggling with a little bit of a cocaine problem.
Okay. Do you mind if I take notes?
No, go ahead.
Okay, good. So cocaine, anything else?
Well, I smoke a little weed too now and then, and I guess I drink here and there too.
Okay. What is a little weed?
A couple bong hits in the morning.
I got you.
A couple in the afternoon.
So the wake and bake and
Yeah.
to start the day? Okay.
Yeah, I really can't get out the door without it,
Okay, good.
The rest of the world doesn't cooperate at all.
Right. I understand. Listen, welcome here, obviously. Have you ever done this kind of thing before, this whole treatment gig?
Well, no, I mean, the only thing, Travis County sent me to like some drug class.
Okay.
I met some good connections, but I really learned a lot.
Right. Okay, good. So first time in treatment, other than the classes. Are you on probation or anything at
Yeah, I got a possession of paraphernalia charge, and so
What kind of paraphernalia? What kind?
well, it was a crack pipe.
I got you. So is it okay if I put crack up here also next to cocaine?
Wasn't that like the same thing?
Well, sort of, but not really.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So do you snort cocaine also?
Well, not as much as I used to before a friend of mine showed me how to smoke crack.
I got you. But a friend of yours.
Yeah.
You use that term liberally, I take it.
Yeah, maybe wasn't the best of friends.
I got you. Okay, good. Okay, so you're on probation.
Mm-hmm.
How long?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good. Let me ask you, you're here for 30 days?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just need to get the crack thing under control, and it should be okay from there.
Okay. Get it under control. You
I
mean
mean,
like,
just like, yeah, I'm just probably gonna stop.
okay, probably gonna stop.
Yeah.
So you wanna learn how to control it, not necessarily how to stop it?
No, I'm pretty much over that. Yeah, that stuff's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Okay. Do you plan on still drinking or?
I don't really see any kind of problem. I mean, I don't really like the crack. I just can't stop. Once I get started, things start disappearing from the house, and gone for days. But I don't really have that problem with the rest of it.
Things start disappearing from the house. What do you mean?
Like pawn and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So let me ask you this. Take me through a typical day out there. You say you wake up, wake and bake. Then what happens?
Well, I'll go to work for a little while, and then
So you have a job?
yeah.
What do you do?
I don't know how much longer about that. I'm a pizza delivery guy.
Okay. Good. So you go to work for a little while. Then what?
Well, what's the problem lately has been, now that I kind of got started with the crack thing, is then I'll be there, and then I'll get some tip money, and then I'll go score, and then I'll call them and tell them the car broke down or something, I can't go back.
I got you. Okay.
So they're kind of fed up with me.
Okay. So let's go back for a minute. So here for 30 days, and you come in. Obviously, court ordered to be here.
Well, I think that'll help. It'll help my court situation. Me being here, it's more like brother's a cop, and my mom's just overbearing, and everybody else seems to think it's a pretty good idea.
To come here, you mean?
Yeah.
So how can I help you? What can we do to help you sort of, as you say, get this under control?
Well, I don't know, I think I just need to try to find a way to keep all these consequences from happening in my life.
Would you agree or disagree that if we didn't use or drink, then these consequences wouldn't be here?
Yeah, well, those specific consequences, like paraphernalia charges, the job thing, probably so, yeah.
Okay. So keeping that in mind, that if we stop drinking and using, that most of these consequences go away, and you are looking for a way to help get rid of the consequences, what do you think should happen?
Well, I guess I could just try to stop using for a while and see what happens.
Okay.
I mean, at least for 30 days, right?
Amen. That'd be nice.
I'm sure y'all appreciate that.
That's kind of what we're here for. So then how can I help you do that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think the biggest problem is like now that I've tried to stop on my own and I can do it for a couple of days or a week, and then like either somebody shows up at my place or I get a decent check or it rains. I don't know.
Do you drink and use when you're happy?
Oh yeah.
Do you drink and use when you're sad?
Yep. I don't think pretty much.
Drink and use when it's raining?
When it strikes me.
Amen. Okay,
That's
good.
the thing, I think, is the striking me part.
Do you know about addiction? Do you know what it looks like to be an addict?
Those guys with the brown paper bags and like under the bridge over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you say you're there yet?
No, still functioning.
Okay. So functioning, what's that look like for you?
Making it to work most of the time, paying the majority of my bills, just kind of hanging out.
Okay. So is that success for you?
No, it's more like just kind of getting by.
Are you okay with that?
I guess I have been, but I don't know. Now I think about it, it's kind of monotonous.
What do you want different?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I would like to, like you said, success. I don't know what success is. I've never had success. So
What would you say it is? I mean, just, you say you don't know, you've never had it. What would it look like for you?
Well, I wouldn't be a pizza delivery guy smoking crack. I would probably be, I'd probably have a better job. I would probably live somewhere a little nicer than where I live. I'd probably have a little better vehicle. My bills would be paid on time. Friends would probably be a little more reliable.
How do you get from where you are now to that picture?
Well, I guess I have to be able to pass a drug test. Probably needs some, school or something, probably
Okay.
tell me.
How far along in school have you gotten?
Well, I made it to my first semester of college, but then I really didn't show up for class a whole lot. So my parents stopped paying for my school, so I just.
Okay, how did you do in high school?
I did okay. I was above. I wasn't a rock star, but I was okay. I was above average.
Right. Okay, good. take that same initiative and put it towards the college? Do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think I just got myself a little overwhelmed with a lot of other distractions and cut in with the wrong crowd and blase, and so I think, you know, it would take a lot of change. I don't know.
Okay, so I could sit here and we could go back and forth about addiction and the clinical term for addiction versus the clinical term for abuse. Yeah. What I'd like to do instead maybe is have you look at it like this. Have you ever tried to quit before?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did that work out?
I didn't quit. I just stopped for a while.
So, for some folks, yeah, one of the definitions of addiction is, I want to quit, but I can't. Would you say that's where you are?
Yeah.
Okay. In order to get you, to control the crack, right? I think we need to look first at some other issues like the drinking, the wake and bake, the few lines here and there. Because, let's be honest, you didn't start out with crack. Yeah? You kind of got there because the other stuff was working so well, you just wanted to get away from it, or?
No, it was like, kind of like swinging from one vine to the next, you know. Just one thing was cool, and then somebody said, well, if you think that's cool, try this.
Right.
So I did. And
So would you agree that if you're still in the lane, so to speak, of drinking, smoking a little weed, doing a little bit of cocaine, that it's easy to switch over to another lane again?
yeah, right. I mean, I know like every time I tried to stop, and then somebody's like, hey, let's go out, and then I would be out and I would drink, and it would be like, it's like almost like at a certain point, all of a sudden, like this switch would go on, and I would just go into this robotic mode, and I would leave and go score and be gone, and everybody wonder what happened. It was like I was a robot, I couldn't control it.
So you said something just now that made a lot of sense. You said every time I tried to stop before. So you have tried to stop before, more than once?
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of what I was talking about a minute ago. I mean, the fact that you try to stop and you can't, and you try to stop and you can't, and you try to stop and you can't, right?
Yeah,
I
and then
mean,
you get in trouble, and then you get all this shit.
Yeah, yeah. So to a lot of people, yeah, that's addiction. It's not the consequences that we're facing so much that's making our life unmanageable, that's making us powerless over the drink and drug, right? It's the fact that I want to quit and I can't. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
I mean, how do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, when you put it that way, it kind of makes, I'm always like, I guess I've always looked at it from the perspective of the consequences are over here showing up, and it has nothing to do with all this stuff. But the way you put it, it's like, wow, this equals that, not, they're two separate things.
Right.
So,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Okay, good. So how do we move forward?
Well, I guess I spend the next 30 days with you. And we figure
How do you
that
feel
out.
about that?
I'm excited.
I can tell.
No chicks here.
No, there's no chicks here. But I tell you this, in the short 30 days, you know, because it is short. I'll tell you, 30 days is 4 weeks. 4 weeks. you'll spend the first week trying to figure out what's going on. You'll spend the second week kind of getting into the groove of things and getting going. You'll spend the third week kind of showing the first week new guys what's going on. And by that fourth week, you'll be ready to leave. And it'll go by quicker than you think. I think you'll see that it's just a drop in the bucket, comparatively speaking. And we'll meet constantly throughout this whole time, and at least once a week, if not more. And my door is always open. If you need anything at all, come on in here and sit down and let's talk about it, and we'll get you through it as best we can.
Okay.
I want you to be welcome, try not to kick yourself too much, it's gonna be okay. And we'll get through it as best we can.
Okay. Sounds good. I think, I mean, it can't hurt to give it a try, so it's gotta be better than what's going on in my life right now. So.
Well, you're probably gonna find out that you're right, and it'll be okay.
All right, cool.
Remember, you're worth it, man.
All right, thanks,
All
Mr.
right,
Jones.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you coming in.
All right, thanks.
Talk to you soon.
There's something wrong with the world today. I don't know what it is. Something's wrong.